Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. You know, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
Boy, this is a nice stretch for this team, Kevin, because they get a number of games at home, and it gives them a chance to make up some ground in the standings.
And one of the first things you want to do is establish yourself at home, and that's what they've done. They've been a very difficult out on their home floor. So these games coming up, they'll be ready. Their fans will be ready, and they could make up a lot of ground in the standings.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in the 3 spot. Ibaka dishes to Durant. Clock at 6.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
And he can't bank that one in.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul outside. No good. Great D that time for Westbrook. Outside Durant. Shot off the screen. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And the shot is good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Now here's Westbrook. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Paul, and it's blocked by Adams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Whoa!
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here. Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
Here's Crawford. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Wide open look. Here is Mbah a Moute. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Raiders against Crawford. Feeds it to Paul. It's good from long range. Paul's got 6 points. As you said, for the Clippers, 37 wins last year against the rest of the West. That total was the second most against the rest of the West among any team in the league. Trailed only Golden State in that regard.
And you know what? They played the top West teams tough as well. One of only 3 Western Conference teams to be over 500 against the rest of the playoff teams from the West.
And here is Waiters following the 3 from Chris Paul.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk